Hi Virgo, welcome to Buddy Tarot. This is your mid-month energy check for September 2025. So let's jump right in and see what messages we have for you. In this reading, I'm using the Millennial Tarot deck by Scott Bergman to look into your present situation, the hidden influence, the obstacle or the challenge that you might be faced with, and the likely outcome for you. Universe, what messages do we have for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know? What is Virgo ready to know at this point in time? Oops, that's a whole bunch. I cannot take this, but Ally, Knight of Cups fell out. Let's see if the card comes back out. What is the present situation for Virgo? We have the Three of Pentacles. What is the hidden influence? We have Five of Wands. For the obstacle or the challenge, we have the Ten of Pentacles. And for the likely outcome, we have the Three of Swords. All right. So Scorpio, in the present situation with the Three of Pentacles, I see an energy that's tied up to you. It could be a work bestie, as it is called in this deck. Just somebody who you have lunch with or coffee with or spend your breaks with, and the ally card came back out. So a work bestie, or someone at work, somebody who you work with, things are kind of like this person is showing up as an ally and someone who you can rely on. The connection is more than professional. We have Seven of Swords and we have the Three of Wands. So there is an element of, is this person supposed to be my ally? Are we supposed to be this close? Am I supposed to feel what I'm feeling? Am I supposed to think what I'm thinking with the Seven of Swords? Or this could be the energy that is, that is entangled with you, who I'm picking up on. But somebody is questioning whether this connection is meant to be. It could also be that, you guys are, let's say, business partners or some project that you're working on together, but the distance between the two of you, the gap between the two of you is closing, and there is an element of escapism here. With the Three of Wands, in this deck it's called First Like. So maybe this person is, you're supporting this person through something, or this person is supporting you through something, but there is a sort of a success. First, the Three of Wands is kind of expecting positive things, waiting for our ships to come in. So there is some sort of a success, small level of success here with this person, that you and this person are kind of experiencing together. Now, there is a frenemy in the hidden influence. So, who's this for Virgo? Who's this frenemy for Virgo? We have the Devil, and in this deck it's called F-Boy. We have the Ace of Swords, and we have Seven of Cups. Wow. So Virgo, there is, you have an idea, you have a vision, and someone who is a part of your vision is, the Seven of Cups is smoke and mirrors. It's also it's called thirst trap in this deck. So, and the two red flags are sticking out from this person's shoulder. So this is somebody who you're working with, who is a part of your plan. You might have even, you might be shaking hands with this person, or you might have shook hands, or you're about to. But the message here is you got to watch out for your back, because not all the energies that this person is going to bring into your life, not all the energies are going to be good. You have to be careful of not getting stuck in a sticky situation. This is like reminding me of temptation, this gooey chocolate. There's something tempting about an offer, and you need to watch out. Let's look at, I just saw the King of Pentacles. Let's see if he comes back out. Let's look at the obstacle or the challenge, that is what is blocking your progress. And we have generational wealth here. So for some of you, you might actually be a super rich person, or there is some sort of property. I can see golf clubs. You could be from old money, but somehow this is blocking your progress. Let's see. We have the Ten of Swords, so it's draining you energetically. We have the Queen of Swords, and I see you kind of trying to draw boundaries, become independent of this generational wealth. Like some of you are born into money, okay, but the Ten of Swords here is like can't even. So, or there could be somebody you're dealing with who has a lot of generational wealth. Like you're entangled with somebody who has a lot of money, and it's like constantly having a cloud over your head, and the white flag is up. Like, I cannot deal with this anymore. And with the Queen of Swords here, you could be dealing with the Queen of Swords, or you could be embodying this energy of the Queen of Swords is just fiercely independent. So for some reason you're having to embody this energy. And let's get one more. Why is generational wealth the block? We have the mother's intuition. So I feel like intuitively, there are also two characters here, the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. I feel like intuitively you just know that something that seems like a good deal, stable, is actually bringing in a whole lot of instability into your life. More than instability, it's causing you to feel drained. And I feel like intuitively you know that there is something about this generational wealth that is kind of keeping you tied up. Let's look at the Three of Swords, which is there in the likely outcome. So the pain of something feels too real. We have the Chariot. So some of you could be, leaving this behind, moving on. With the Page of Cups, you could be coming out with your feelings, or kind of standing up for how you feel, kind of speaking up in the situation about how hurtful something has been. You could be, traveling somewhere, kind of moving into a contemplative energy. Some of you could be taking a trip to the mountains. We have the Nine of the Nine of Swords, which is scary Sundays. So there could be something, again, this is Scary Sunday is reminding me of work, or the feeling that we get when we are anxious about having to face something the following day. So there is a bit of anxiety at night about what is going to happen the next day. Some of you could be having some trouble sleeping, but overall you are coming out of a challenging situation. You're leaving behind an energy. You are starting off something new with somebody who you need to be careful about, and there is also an ally. But what you're trying to leave behind, I feel like whatever the obstacle is, you are leaving it, you're overcoming the obstacle, because we have the 10 of swords and then we have the 9 of swords and the 3 of swords in the likely outcome. So regardless of the pain and the anxiety, you are kind of moving on and kind of stepping into a new you with the Page of Cups, which is called coming out here. So some of you could even belong to the LGBTQ community, not necessarily. So Virgo, this is what I have for you. If you're okay, let me get you an oracle card before I close off. This is called the Therapist's deck by Kate Allen. What messages do we have for Virgo? We have, stop calling yourself garbage. You're a blueberry fairy princess. You are amazing. Wow, that's cute. And we have, depression lies. There is no circumstance that is unchangeable. There is no situation that is ever hopeless. So this is talking about, this can't even situation, a situation that you can't even deal with, where the pain is too real and that which makes you feel anxious. So there is always hope at the end of the tunnel, and I feel like you're going to as soon as you overcome this 10 of swords, 9 of swords energy, and because we have the Ace of Swords in your hidden influence, so it's right there, the clarity is right there. You're going to see clearly the hope in the situation. So Virgo, this is what I have for you. If you're still watching, thank you for your patience, thank you for your likes, shares and subscribes, and most importantly for your time, and I will catch you again soon later. Bye.